Charles Paris, A Deadly Habit. Episode 1.
Hello.
A drunk major once told me the secret to a quiet life in the army is to walk fast, look busy, and always carry a file.
Charles?
Unencumbered by gainful employment, I was heeding this advice and keeping my head down.
Charles?
Attempting to avoid Francis's latest project, I walked fast, looked busy,
I had an idea.
and in the absence of a file, grabbed a brochure selling stuff you didn't know you needed, like slippers with torches in the toes for nighttime comfort breaks.
Have you got a minute?
Just on my way out.
It won't take long.
Sorry, Francis, I've got a thing.
Usual, Charles?
Make it a double. Work-wise, it had been a disastrous year. Make that 2 doubles. No, a disastrous 18 months. In fact, save washing up and put them both in the same...
In the same glass, yeah, I know.
My one consolation was that I wasn't the only actor out of work. Even the ones who spend their evenings waiting tables were in between restaurants.
1 quadruple scotch.
My worse than bleeding useless agent had been no help at all. It was so long since I'd seen him I could barely remember what he looked like. And the last time we spoke he said...
I'm doing my best, Charles. Oh, put it on the table, Jacques.
Who's Jacques?
Oh, a lad from the village.
What village?
I've got a little bolt hole.
I didn't ask your medical history. Where are you, Morris?
Away.
Away where?
Out of the country.
So clearly striving to get me work.
Oh, it's all about you, isn't it?
As you're my agent, yes, it is.
This newfangled World Wide Web that's all the rage means there's nothing I do in the office I can't do from Provence.
So my 10% get you a Provençal bolt hole.
Your 10% wouldn't give me a nylon windbreak in Clacton.
If you weren't permanently on holiday, I might have more work.
What holiday? I'm not having fun. The entire industry's over here. It's basically Soho in the sun. Non-stop work, breakfast, brunch meetings, business lunches.
Sounds like a living hell. Anything for me?
Lunch?
Work!
I'm trying, Charles.
Very trying,
What can I say? It's a terrible climate.
he said, sipping Chardonnay by the pool.
Muscadet? Chardonnay with seafood.
Try not to get food poisoning, Morris.
Gotta go. This lobster won't eat itself.
I hope the Mistral blows up your bolt. And that was the last I'd heard from the old tapeworm. Actors often bump into colleagues we haven't seen in years, but as I turned into my street, I was surprised to see one coming out of my front door.
Do thank Susie for recommending me. I promise she's not on commission.
I slipped behind a parked transit to watch Tom Bainall schmooze my semi-detached wife.
Lovely to meet you, Francis.
Before stumbling into acting, he'd been a male escort, and although he was only 5'6", a dresser told me his nickname was Big Tom. You do the maths.
What do I owe you for today?
Oh, no, that was on the house. My pleasure. I'll wait to hear from you.
What the hell? Francis?
Kitchen! There's tea in the pot.
Something strange
Hang on.
just
Shh.
happened.
Please, Charles, I'm revising the last chapter and I don't want to lose my train of thought.
For a year, I'd tried and failed to find out what my semi-detached wife was writing, but Francis was the doyenne of misdirection,
Have a chocolate digestive.
and I was easily misdirected.
Good. Right. Yes. Sorry, what?
Is everything all right?
Bit more specific?
Are you feeling neglected?
In what way?
Lonely?
Chance would be a fine thing.
I'm being serious here.
But I have no idea what you're being serious about.
Enough dancing around, I'm going to say it.
Wish you would.
Escorts.
1970s.
What?
Ford Escorts.
Male escorts.
Are we playing word association?
No.
Then what?
I want you to be honest with me. Are you paying for personal services?
I had a manicure this morning.
I won't judge you.
Good, they're my nails.
Forget nails. You know I'm not talking about nails. Are you being intentionally obtuse?
I have literally no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, you want to play games, fine. But I've got to say, I'm more than a bit...
Clinically insane?
surprised. No, shocked. I know our relationship's unconventional, but Big Tom Bainall? Really?
How do you know Tom?
He's an actor.
No, he's not.
I'll admit I've worked with more animated trees. Where's your self-respect? You don't need the services of a gigolo.
Have I woken up in a 1920s body stripper?
Male sex worker, whatever you want to call it. I heard him ask if you liked what you'd seen.
He showed me photos of what he can do.
Very professional, but where's the emotion?
I'm not looking for love. It's purely
I
transactional.
could tell from the way you asked him what you owed him for today.
That was a freebie.
Oh, nice.
A taster.
Spare me the details.
He came round to give me a quote, and while he was here, he screwed the
No.
bathroom light fitting back into the ceiling. You know, the one you've been promising to do for a year. He's a handyman painter and decorator.
Oh.
And the penny drops.
Yeah.
Also, I don't pay for sex.
All right.
Not that it's any of your business.
Absolutely. But if you ever decide to, I offer a very competitive rate.
I'm good, thanks.
Out of interest, what did he quote?
What's it to you? You're not paying.
I'm looking after your interests.
I could look after my own interests.
But you haggled.
I negotiated.
Really?
Yes, really, I knocked him down.
A lot?
A bit.
A bit?
The man's got to make a living.
How much?
Mind your own.
Don't be coy. How much?
He wanted 9, and I got him down to 8.
800,000. 8 grand to slap up a bit of paint? Tell me you haven't agreed.
Not yet.
Thank God for that.
He's got a good reputation.
As a con man.
Susie was very satisfied.
Your ditzy mate Susie was probably blinded by his bleached teeth. 8 grand? Man, am I in the wrong game. He'd have to be Michael Bleeding Angelo for that money.
You said this about every quote I've ever had.
Because they've all tried to rip you off.
Writing this book has taught me a lot about myself, and if there's one thing I've learned...
Book. Why the secrecy?
There's no secrecy.
Every time I walk in, you close the laptop.
It's my book, not yours.
So you've spent all these months writing it with no intention of anyone else reading it.
When it's ready.
Is it fiction?
Mind your own.
Is it a novel? Is it chick lit?
I'm not a hen, and this is not the 1990s, you patronising patriarch. This is exactly why I need a room of my own.
There are rooms here.
And you're in all of them, all of the time. It's like you travel through time and space.
Don't be ridiculous.
It's like having a needy puppy. Every time I look up, there you are.
Thanks a lot.
I need a me space, somewhere private where I can shut the door and be alone with my thoughts.
I do that in the lab.
Don't be facetious. I'm not in the mood.
8 grand for painting a room.
I also want to maximise the space. Better lighting, bookshelves.
I can do that.
You?
Yeah, me.
You hate DIY.
I hate being ripped off more.
I need a hard-working, reliable, all-round handyman.
Look no further. And I live here. How handy is that?
Handy, not handsy.
It's not like I've got anything else on. Tell me what you want. I'll do your room.
Are you serious?
Deadly. If Big Tom Bainall can do it, how hard can it be? There was nothing for it, so I carpe'd the old diem and started work on Francis's big project. But to stay match fit, actors need to flex the acting muscles. So I adopted the character of a proper bloke called Dave. Painter, decorator, an all-round handyman. A tradesman who knew his way around a tenon saw.
I brought you some tea.
Cheers, darling. Yeah, nice clean cut.
2 sugars?
Nah, I'm off the old sugar.
Right. What's that on your arm?
Where?
Looks like a lump.
What lump? It's a lump. I've got a lump.
It's just a lump.
There's no just. Just is what those NHS adverts say to scare the hell out of me.
Calm down.
It's not your lump.
May I feel it?
Get careful.
Oh, no.
What?
You do know what that is, don't you?
What?
A bicep. You've got a muscle.
Oh.
I felt fit, healthy. I even slept better. Sometimes only getting up 4 times a night, which at my age makes me practically Superman. As the months wore on, I stopped playing Dave and started being Dave.
What about rolling fog?
Bit grey, innit?
Portland stone?
Grey.
Roman plaster?
Also grey.
There's one called Thames silt.
Dark grey. Don't posh paint companies do anything that ain't grey.
These are colours of sophistication, calm and mindful contemplation.
They're still grey, but you're the boss. Choose the grey you like. I'll do you exactly the same at trade, any finish you like. Eggshell, matte, silk sheen, satin wood, distemper.
Excuse me, I need some expert advice about bathroom paint.
I don't work here.
I can spare him for a minute.
Bathroom paint. Obviously it's got to be suitable for steamy interiors. Myself, I go for a specialist mould-resistant emulsion.
Your phone's ringing.
What? Oh, sorry, I better take this.
Hello, stranger. Long time no speak.
Who's this?
What?
Can you hold the line, mate?
Mate.
Sorry, love, I should have mentioned you might want to key the wall, sand the old paintwork right back to plaster. Yeah, Gov, sorry about that.
Are you talking to me?
I'll just take you out to the car park. What can I do you for?
Are you having an episode?
No, it's all good.
Doesn't sound good.
Sweet as a nut, mate.
I'm not your mate. I'm Morris. Your agent? I'm phoning about a job.
Right.
Did you hear what I said? I used the J word. Job.
What sort of job is it, sir?
An acting job. Remember acting? Theatre? Would you like to be in a play?
Depends. I suppose I might be able to fit you in.
Very good, Charles.
I think you've got the wrong number, sir.
Do not hang up, Charles.
Dave.
Who's Dave?
Everyone knows Dave.
Is this a wind-up?
I'm a busy man. I've got better things to do.
Okay. I think you may have swum too deep.
I ain't swimming. I'm in the B&Q car park.
Now listen to me. This happens to spies who go so far inside they start to believe their own legend.
You got the wrong bloke. I ain't a spy. I'm decent, dependable, hard-working Dave.
Stay calm.
I'm always calm. Ask anyone. Look me up on Checker Trade, Dave the Unflappable.
I've seen this before when method actors go rogue.
You say it's a theatre job?
That's right.
Sounds like a scaffolding number, but I can give you a quote.
Oh, this is worse than I thought.
All the world's a stage and all the men and women merely players.
Charles!
You've got to admit, I've still got it.
You complete and...
Repeat after me. Charles Paris, you are without doubt the best actor on my list and one of the finest of your generation.
Arse.
Tell me about the play. How much are they offering?
And he's back in the room.
The Charles you know and love.
Let's say tolerate and leave it at that.
Is it an audition?
Outright offer.
Really?
Special request from Justin Grover.
Justin asked for me.
I know. I was as shocked as you.
Isn't he in some sword and sorcery tosh?
High concept supernatural fantasy, and you should be in such tosh.
Is it good?
It's popular.
That's not what I asked.
Are you telling me you've never seen Warlock Wars?
Yeah, I just can't get enough high concept supernatural fantasy.
Mock away, baby. Justin's crying all the way to the bank as Morra Warren.
That's easy for you to say.
Morra Warren's the central character, a brooding warlock overlord. Season 5 just wrapped, 6 and 7 are greenlit.
What's the play?
It's called Faith.
The George Michael story.
It's not a jukebox musical, it's a verbatim piece.
Oh, not a piece.
What's wrong with a piece?
A piece means they haven't got the courage of their convictions to call it a play. And what exactly does verbatim mean in this context?
Dervla Brody pieced it together from interviews and first-hand testimony with monks.
I'm guessing no jokes.
I think it comes under the category of important drama that needs to be told.
What's it about?
Monks in a monastery, beset by corruption and scandal.
Why does he want to do a thing like this in his downtime?
The usual reconnecting with his audience, getting back to his roots. Theatre's his first love.
Justin's love for theatre was unrequited. Years ago we did A Woman of No Importance together in Bridport, and let me tell you, it takes a very particular talent to make comedy tragic or Oscar Wilde's wit witless.
Sorry to interrupt, but that lady wants to know if you'll give her a quote for her downstairs loo.
Well, Charles, what's it to be? Downstairs loo or verbatim play?
No contest. The first thing I did was promise Francis that I wouldn't renege. Charles would finish what Dave had started. The second thing I did was read the play. Self-consciously worthy and earnest as hell, it wasn't a show I'd pay to see, but a lot of people would. So, for 6 shattering weeks, I rehearsed by day. Well, it was like, what was it like? I don't know how to explain. It's not like I'd never had doubts, yeah? It wasn't about me or God. And by night, I put on my overalls and picked up where Dave had left off. Your new bookshelves, madam, and I bought you a posh notebook to jot down ideas.
That's very thoughtful.
Yeah.
I think it should be the first one on the shelves. Oh.
I can fix that.
By the time Frances moved into her new writing room, the company moved into the theatre, ready for technical rehearsals.
Welcome to the Afra Ben. I'm Brendan, your stage doorman, and go to Mr. Fix-It for any reasonable problems. Any unreasonable problems, speak to Kelly in stage management.
Got it. I'm Charles.
I remember.
Really?
Oh, yes. Another country. 1983.
Blimey.
There are only 2 creatures in the natural world that never forget. Elephants and stage doormen.
Hi, I'm Lydia.
Pleased to meet you, Lydia. Right, ladies first. Let's see what we've got.
The only woman in a drearily male cast, Lydia Max spent most of the play sobbing and emoting straight at the audience, who then felt guilty for eating a chocolate chip ice cream in the interval.
Here we go. Dressing room 8. Oh, and there's a note for you.
For me?
Fan mail already.
Dropped off by a smart young man in a suit.
She took one look at the handwritten envelope and scrunched it into a pocket.
Anything for me?
Just a key. Dressing room 12A.
12A?
He means 13.
He means 12A. There is no dressing room 13. Never has been, never will be. One morning, I always tell new casts, there's a lot of stairs, so mind how you go. If you're not fit now, you will be by the end of the run. Right, make yourselves at home, and welcome to the Afra.
First time in the West End.
Actually, it is.
Best perk of the job. You've got your own pied-à-terre in the middle of town where you can eat, drink and have a nap.
Who sleeps in the day?
Give it 30 years.
Funny thing is, I saw my first grown-up show in this theatre.
Really?
My 10th birthday treat.
What was the show?
Sondheim's Company.
Oh, very grown up for a 10-year-old. When was that?
2006.
Nothing makes me feel my age more than working with someone who's younger than the contents of my underwear drawer.
Sounds like you've worked here in the past.
Long before it was the Afra Ben.
Wow. When was that?
About 2,000 years ago.
Well, I think you're amazing for your...
Don't even think about finishing that sentence.
Brendan didn't say we'd need oxygen.
Oh, I thought it was just me.
How much further?
I think we've reached base camp. 12A, this is me. I've had worse.
Mind if I have a peek?
Please.
Bit gloomy.
Stick up a few good luck cards, home from home.
You'd think they could afford brighter light bulbs.
Millennials, you don't know you're born. Don't worry, I'm sure your room's got a chaise longue, jacuzzi and en-suite sauna.
Really?
Well, you better go and find out.
See you later.
See ya.
Right, to work. Crossword, crisps, and last but not least...
Animals scent mark territory. The religious bless a house. But I have a personal ritual for making a place my own.
Bless this dressing room, and here's to a successful show. Ooh. Home sweet home. Just a sec. Come in.
Here he is.
Justin, welcome to my humble abode.
Room okay?
Bijou, but it'll do the job. Yours?
Bit bigger.
It's huge, isn't it?
Embarrassingly.
All gold taps and dictator chic.
Not quite.
Complain to the management. It's the star's prerogative.
Oh, I can't stand all that star crap. I'm a team player.
You can't deny it's your name above the title. You're bringing them in.
Well, strictly speaking, Warlock's bringing them in.
Where would Warlock be without Morwarm?
That's kind of you to say.
But not easy to say. Also, my compliment was risky, as I still hadn't watched a single episode. Just skimmed the wiki page to get up to speed.
Well, I'll leave you to settle in.
Actually, while I've got you, I've been meaning to say thanks.
For what?
This.
The dressing room?
The job.
Oh, come on.
Seriously, my agent said you asked for me.
For a good reason.
What's that?
That play we did donkeys years ago.
The Wild?
I was way out of my depth, but you were the business.
Well, that's nice of you, but...
Oh, you really made me raise my game.
Oh, well.
Seriously, when it comes to the theatre, you're the dog's cojones. And you told me something I've never forgotten.
Did I?
Be nice to people on the way up. You never know when you might meet them again on the way down.
That's unusually wise of me. But you're not on the way down.
Don't jinx it, Charlie. Do you ever think you're going to get found out? Like you're going to walk into a rehearsal room and somebody's going to turn around and say, "Thanks very much, mate. You've had your fun. Game over." Do you ever feel that?
Constantly.
Not just me, then?
Everyone I know.
Well, I've got a bit of... Well, not power, but let's say influence. I want to help the good guys. The people who've helped me. The ones who deserve a break. Call me sentimental, but it gives me a warm, fuzzy feeling inside.
Only Justin could turn condescension into a compliment. A few minutes later, we were called to the stage for a company pep talk by our director, Nina.
And speaking as a superstitious director, I really shouldn't say this. So if anything goes wrong, you know who to blame. But with a cast like this, and a text like Faith, I honestly and truthfully feel we've got something very special. So, how about a round of applause for yourselves and for our author, Dervla Brody? Dervla? Where is she?
The rest of us had gathered on the stage around our director.
There she is. What are you doing back there? Stand up!
Lurking at the back of the stalls, the reluctant writer gave a half-hearted wave, then focus shifted to a late arrival sauntering in from the wings.
Oh, no. What did I miss?
Only my big welcome speech.
Good of you to join us, Kit.
Yeah, right.
Kit Astley's trajectory had been rapid and stratospheric as Ossian the Night Warrior, Justin's sidekick in Warlock Wars.
Sorry, guys, entirely my bad.
Unburdened by talent, he got by on looks, uncannily white teeth, and an improbably overdeveloped torso, guaranteed to attract Comic-Con fantasy fans to an earnest play about sad monks.
Absolutely no excuse. Basically, I pulled an all-nighter and fell asleep. I blame whoever gave me such a bloody comfortable sofa in my dressing room.
He's got a sofa.
Styling it out with the brazen, bare-faced cheek of the privately educated, Kit's old-world charm won the day.
Okay, gang. Please check the sheets, but if you're not needed for the rest of the day, you're released back into the community till your next call.
I can't believe Kit's got a sofa. I've barely got room for an armchair.
I got the impression Lydia minded less than she said, and any annoyance quickly faded when Kit's top-heavy frame swung into view.
Don't let me do that again, Lydia.
How is you being late my fault?
You were the one who got me drunk last night.
He does this. Turns things around to his own advantage.
It's what politicians do. Look over there, and then hope you don't notice what they're doing under your nose.
He's blushing.
Oh, just rosy cheeks. I've got this boyish thing going.
Anyone hungry?
Although it was an open invitation, her eyes lingered a second too long on Kit.
Oh, I've got some stuff to do.
No poker player, Lydia failed to conceal her disappointment.
But I might join you for a coffee, if you tell me where.
Well, I'm starving.
Good, because I know just the place.
Hiya, guys. Welcome to Clean and Green. Here's the menu, the ethical eating ethos, and our food sustainability mission statement. If you want to know more, scan the QR code for the full manifesto. I'll be back to take your orders in just a minute. Enjoy.
I just love this place.
Yeah, who wouldn't? Across the street, my jaundiced eye alighted on a remnant of things past. An old-school Jewish salt beef bar with a high-cholesterol window display that tugged at my heart and would probably have stopped it. How's the dressing room?
Very pink. Did you see the Warlock fans outside the stage door?
Is that what they were?
They were all in cosplay.
I've lived in London so long, nothing surprises me anymore.
I grew up in Surrey commuter belt where you get a funny look if you have a haircut. I still pinch myself every time I cross the Thames.
Hang on to that feeling.
Earth has not anything to show more fair.
Who said that?
Wordsworth, upon Westminster Bridge.
Ah, dirty old river, must you keep rolling, flowing into the night.
What's that?
Waterloo Sunset.
Don't know it.
Ray Davies.
Is he a poet?
The Kinks.
Oh.
You really know how to make a guy feel old.
Sorry.
So, were they Justin's fans?
They were dressed like Ossian, so more likely Kit's. I'd never say this in front of Justin, but...
Kit's younger, fitter, and looks like a Marvel superhero.
Well, he's not my type, but, yeah.
Oh, it looks like you've also got a fan.
Me?
Bloke outside.
What bloke?
He's pretending to read the menu, but he's clearly looking at you. Don't turn round.
Oh, for God's sake. We'll have to do this another time.
Lydia?
Sorry, Charles.
Through the window, I watched Lydia confront the man. I can't lip read, and I've never been great at understanding mime, but her body language was unequivocally angry. And after a brief exchange, she marched off.
Are you ready, or shall I wait till your friend comes back?
I don't think she's coming back.
Well, just to let you know, today's special is adzuki beans on linseed toast with fermented kelp ketchup.
Yeah, I'm afraid I've also got to go, but next time, I want that fermented kelp ketchup. I shot over to the deli, hurried past Kit's cosplay fans, and 10 minutes later was back in my dressing room greasily tucking into a coronary-inducing salt beef sandwich on rye. Extra mustard, extra coleslaw, extra pickle and sauerkraut with a side of fries plus a potato latke with a sinus-exploding horseradish sauce. Whether it was the food or the half-bottle of scotch I drank to wash it down, I fell into a near-comatose sleep until...
Hello?
You sound awful.
Oh, probably feel worse.
Where are you?
Earth, I think.
You don't sound too sure.
It's dark. I'll put the light on. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm in my dressing room. I must have dozed off. Oh, hang on. Something on my shoe. Tastes like salt beef.
Tell me you haven't just eaten meat off your shoe.
Oh, I wish I could do that.
How are you even alive?
It was on the upper.
That's okay.
Did you phone for a reason?
If you pass the Norio on your way home, can you pick up Gorgonzola?
Oh.
If they've got it, the extra creamy one.
Oh, I've got to get out of here.
Charles?
Bye.
In my state, the perilous staircase was not only endless, but swaying like a pendulum. Hurtling down, I ricocheted from wall to wall till I swung a hairpin and... Even as I fell, I thought the mound of discarded costume felt solid for fabric.
What kind of idiot?
Now I realize that under the voluminous hooded monk's habit was a person who was alarmingly still. Then I noticed blood pooling out across the concrete landing. Sober voices were coming upstairs from the understage area. Any second now they'd find a drunk, nauseous actor standing over a lifeless body. I panicked and backed round the corner just as two stagehands reached the landing.
Oh my, call 999.
I knew I'd done nothing wrong, but I wasn't thinking straight.
Anyone around who knows CPR?
The situation was in steadier hands than mine, and the second the coast was clear, I tossed my key through the hatch of the doorman's empty office and stumbled into the night. Then, in the early hours, I woke in a guilty sweat. I lay awake trying to work out exactly what could have happened, when it happened, how it happened, and most importantly, who it had happened to. It was early morning.
This is your 7:45 call.
Well, early morning for me, after a late night during which I'd slept little and badly.
Charles!
The previous evening I'd fallen asleep in my new dressing room after gorging on high-cholesterol deli food when Francis rang demanding Gorgonzola.
You awake, Charles?
No.
The very thought of blue cheese had sent me hurtling downstairs, but before I could reach the stage door, I tripped over a body.
It's nearly 10 to 8, Charles.
There'd been blood. I was drunk and panicking. All things considered, a bad combination.
If you take your time, you can miss thought for the day.
When I heard sober stage crew approaching, I fled into the back streets of Soho.
I'm going to make coffee if you want some.
I woke at 2 a.m. racked with guilt. But apart from inaction and the sin of gluttony, had I actually done anything terribly wrong? Then I remembered the sin of omission.
Oh, what's that racket?
Coffee grinder.
It sounds like the inside of my head, which at the moment is a bad place to be.
What's wrong with Eeyore today?
Nothing that can't be fixed by caffeine and a large epidural.
Don't compare one of your sordid hangovers with labour pains.
Who says I'm hungover?
How long have I known you? Bloodshot eyes, face the colour of parchment.
It's not drink. Well, not entirely.
What then?
Meat sweat.
Ugh, gross.
Thanks for the sympathy. I'm having a protein rush. My liver feels hot.
What the hell did you eat to do this to yourself?
I gave her the edited highlights, somehow failing to mention falling over a body.
Oh, not Morris. Tell him I'm dead.
Hello, Morris.
I'll call him when I've got the strength.
Why do you need strength to talk to me?
You're on speaker.
Thanks for telling me.
He's hungover.
Of course he is.
I'm not.
Imagine what it takes to give Charles a hangover.
I'd rather not.
I'm not hungover.
He's hungover.
Well, how are you, Francis?
In the pink. Thank you, Morris. Tickety-boo.
Glad to hear it.
I'm writing a book.
Oh, good for you. Need an agent?
Are you offering?
I don't handle authors, but if a literary agent's not in my address book, they're not worth considering. Are we talking Booker nominee or something people want to read?
Oh, I hope it's entertaining.
Entertaining's good. Leave it with me. I'll have a mull.
Oh, thank you, Morris.
Always happy to help the talent.
I hate to interrupt the loving, but what about me?
You're beyond help.
I'm talent, and I'm one of your actual clients.
Which is why I phoned. Make sure you're okay.
Why wouldn't I be?
The accident.
What accident?
Backstage, at the Afra.
That was my moment to fess up, come clean, speak truth. But I didn't.
You didn't mention an accident, Charles.
Maybe you didn't know about it.
Did you know about it?
I was too shamefaced to admit I'd run away.
It happened last night.
What time?
Anyone hurt?
One of the actors is in an ICU.
Which actor?
I was hoping you'd tell me.
It was bad enough I'd run away. I now discover I'd stepped over a fellow actor.
At least I know it's not you.
Oh, why would it be me?
He said as though accidents never happen on his watch.
What? Ha!
You've got form.
You're a one-man disaster zone. The BBC don't send critics to review your shows. They fly in Fergal Keane and Alda Gurrin. Let me know when you hear anything.
Work text. Got to go.
Yeah, no, wait.
Hang on.
Charles!
Stage management.
Charles!
Company meeting at 10.
Charles!
I need strong coffee
Charles!
and a hot shower.
Did you
Sorry,
know
I've got to
about
get a
the
wriggle.
accident?
I've got to get a wriggle on.
Bloody hell, Charles. You don't have to kick the door off its hinges.
Sorry, Brendan, one of those. What happened to your face?
A blood-stained gauze was steri-stripped across the stage doorman's purple-pitted nose.
I got clumped.
When?
Last night.
Where?
Here.
Who clumped you?
That's why I'm trying to find out.
Hunched on his elbows, the doorman's bulk filled the hatch window, concealing the police officer, who now stepped out from the tiny office.
Detective Sergeant Dolby.
I'm Charles Paris from the play. I'm in the play. I'm an actor. Oh, obviously, I'm an actor. Why would I be in the play if I wasn't an actor?
The police trigger my guilt reflex, even when I've got nothing to be nervous about, except this time I did.
Don't suppose you saw anyone hanging around the stage door last night, Mr. Parrish?
Paris, like the city.
And did you?
What?
See anyone hanging around?
There's always fans, autograph hunters.
Right, but no one suspicious?
No.
I could have left it there.
I don't remember seeing anything out of the ordinary.
I should have left it there.
Anyway, we'd been sent home early.
But no, I had to offer additional information.
So you weren't here last night?
My brain accelerated from naught to panic.
No.
It wasn't bad enough I'd legged it the night before. Now I'd lied to the police.
Probably some chance, sir.
Is that likely?
Ask any of the doormen round here. Herbert's coming off the street, try their luck. It's why I keep this.
He reached under the counter and produced a customised truncheon.
My little friend usually scares them off.
You know that's an offensive weapon.
Around us, bat.
All wide-eyed innocence, like he'd failed to notice that the bat was studded with hobnails.
Play a lot around us, do you?
Can't a man defend himself?
Sorry, better get this. Dolby.
Why didn't your little friend work last night?
Oh, I didn't have a chance to grab it.
When I heard there'd been an accident, I thought it was one of the actors.
It was.
A rough night backstage, an accident, and you were attacked.
How did you know about the accident? I didn't think stage management told anyone yet.
No secrets from my agent. He knows before I've cut myself shaving.
Did you tell her who it was?
That's the one thing he didn't know.
Lydia.
No!
Tripped on the stairs, cracked her head. A couple of crew found her.
Where were you?
In here. I'm always in here.
Didn't she make a terrible noise?
I was watching Gogglebox with the volume up.
Brendan's answer felt pat, almost rehearsed. His airless lair was close enough to hear someone falling downstairs, even over people on telly talking about people on telly.
How is Lydia?
Dunno. It was an accident waiting to happen. I'm always warning actors. Those stairs are long and steep, but I might as well talk to myself.
So she tripped?
Sounds it. Justin's right cut up. Well, everyone is, but you know Justin.
Sounds like you know him better.
I could tell some stories when he was still drinking. Happy days. I'll say this for Justin, there's no side to him, and he never forgets his mates, unlike some in this business.
Okay, one more selfie. There you go. Got her up. Hi, guys.
More eye candy than actor, Kit Astley wheeled in his e-scooter.
Brendan, mate. Nose.
He got clumped. Pulling off a red bandana, he tousled his tousled hair to achieve peak tousle, then peered at the doorman's purple face.
That's going to be a corker of a bruise. Does it hurt?
What do you think?
Yeah, of course. Stupid.
Thanks to the Warlock Wars franchise, Kit was a social media phenomenon and object of global lust. He also believed his own publicity.
Okay, if I park the scooter here.
Oh, you are here then. That the lot, Brendan?
Yeah, they're all in.
Good. Green room, please, gents.
Time for a quick vape.
No.
Got it.
Kelly had the perfect skill set for stage management. Organised, unflappable, briskly efficient, with the weary yet patient air of a primary school teacher.
Any idea what this is all about?
Lydia's accident, I guess.
Accident?
She fell downstairs.
When?
Last night.
Where?
Here.
Nasty.
Yeah, it was.
Ouch.
Kit's vocab was limited to a palette of single words.
Shite.
See what I mean?
How is she?
3 words. Maybe it was worth the £250,000 his parents spent on his schooling.
Is she all right?
I think that's what we're here to find out.
Probably why Alice looks fit to puke.
Sitting alone, Lydia's understudy seemed to be practicing mindful deep breathing, but her clenched white knuckles told another story.
If you ask me, the whole play is a bit of a car crash.
It was the first time I'd heard Kit voice an opinion on anything, apart from the quality of the green room coffee.
When Justin sent me the script, I didn't think too much about it.
Why was I not surprised?
I mean, I flicked through to count my lines, like you do.
My inner prig wanted to say, "Not me, mate." My outer pragmatist just nodded.
But after Lydia's outburst, I can see what she meant about the play.
What outburst?
You were there.
Where?
Last week, rehearsing the Undercroft scene.
I'm not in the Undercroft scene.
Yes, you are.
I'm not.
Aren't you?
My performance was either so unremarkable I was invisible...
You sure?
...or the big lummox had literally no idea who else he was on stage with.
So you weren't there when Lydia dissed the play?
No. What did she say?
That it was, portentous... Portentous, is that a word?
Yeah.
Portentous, turgid and untheatrical.
She said that in front of Dervla.
To her face. Imagine spending 2 years talking to miserable monks, then some actress comes along and tells you it's crap. I thought she was going to have a stroke.
Lydia?
Dervla. She's supposed to be off the booze and ciggies, but I saw her outside the stage door, chain-smoking, proper old-school fags.
Sorry I'm late, everyone. I know I called you early, but I've just had a call from... Sorry, I just need a moment. Okay, for anyone who hasn't heard, sometime yesterday evening there was an accident, and Lydia fell downstairs. She was still unconscious when the paramedics arrived, and... Anyway, the call I just took, that was the hospital phoning to say she never regained consciousness. I'm sorry to tell you that Lydia died in the early hours.
Oh, no.
I know. I know. It's just so... I don't know what to say. I'm devastated. We all are. Now, I've got some conversations to have. Please bear with me, and I'll be with you as soon as I can.
Makes you think.
This was clearly a new sensation for Kit.
We're all walking a knife edge, dangling by a thread.
No cliché left unturned.
Life, eh? What can you do?
A philosophical perplexity reduced to life, what can you do?
Sorry, guys. If you could all go to your dressing rooms, the police may want to come round for a chat. See if anyone can shed any light on what happened last night.
Note to self. Avoid weaving further tangles into my stupid web of deception.
You okay, Charles?
Yeah, well, you know, when someone dies that young.
I know.
Alice is in for a baptism of fire.
She'll be fine. Actually, Nina thinks she'll be...
What?
Nothing. I shouldn't have said anything.
Well, you haven't said anything.
I nearly did, and I shouldn't have.
Come on, Kelly, you piqued my interest.
Okay, strict confidence.
Cross my heart.
Nina wanted Alice for that part all along, but she didn't have final say on casting.
Who did?
Justin. No, I'm not bad-mouthing Lydia. She was terrific, but Nina told me that when she took the job, it was on the understanding that she'd have a lot of say over casting. But when it came to it, fait accompli, Lydia was foisted on her. Do not tell anyone.
No.
You'd better get back to your dressing room before the police start looking for you.
For me?
Yeah, they're talking to everyone.
Oh, right.
Once they've gone, we should be able to get things back on track. Of course, they've got to check the CCTV.
CCTV?
Yeah. Right, better crack on.
CCTV. I hadn't even thought about CCTV. My day was just getting better and better.
Walking back to my dressing room, the word foist echoed round my head. Justin had cast me in Faith. Had I also been foisted on Nina?
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, my fault.
No, my dad's always telling me not to walk and text.
That's Dad's for you.
Ironically, it's him I'm texting.
With the good news?
Word travels fast round here. Except it doesn't feel like good news.
Sorry, that was crass.
No, it's an amazing opportunity. It's just a pity I have to get it like this.
You're Lydia's understudy.
It doesn't stop me feeling guilty.
There's a lot of that about.
That D.S. Dolby made me feel awful.
The police always make me feel guilty.
Do you often talk to the police?
Well, I have a tendency to find myself in the wrong place at the wrong time. Anyway, it was an accident, wasn't it?
I think so.
Did Dolby say anything that made it sound like it wasn't?
No, he just had this way of making me feel I'd done something wrong, which is crazy, because I was with friends last night. I mean, I was in Peckham.
What did Dolby say to make you feel so guilty?
It's not what he said, more the look he gave me when I said I was the understudy. Like he was thinking, this one stands to benefit from Lydia's death. I mean, seriously, Charles, would you wish someone dead for an acting job?
Only every time I open the Sunday arts section, I thought. But thinking's not the same as doing, right?
It's not that we were besties or anything, but we were starting to get to know each other. She was lovely. She gave me some really good advice.
About acting?
Also, useful life hacks. Who to trust in the business. Who to watch out for.
Really? Like who?
It might be gossip. But she said, never get into a lift with Justin. Handsy.
It's wrong to damn a whole generation of men, but I'd known Justin long before me too, and it was certainly possible he hadn't got the memo.
Poor Liddy. I can't imagine anyone wanting to hurt her.
I suppose the police have to consider all possibilities.
I just keep thinking of her lying in some morgue.
Oh, God. Sorry, love. I didn't mean to make you jump. We've had a bit of a rodent problem in some of the dressing rooms. The police said it was all right to check Lydia hadn't left any food lying around.
Brendan waved a white bin liner.
They love biscuits.
The police?
Mice.
All right.
Any trouble in your rooms?
I've not seen anything.
Nor me.
Once we've been given the all clear, Nina said you might move into Lydia's. That right?
She mentioned it. To be honest, I'm not sure how I feel about it.
While it's open, you might as well have a quick look. Go on, take the key. See if you like it. If you don't, no skin off my nose.
It was an unfortunate choice of phrase for a man whose nose currently resembled Jack Nicholson's in Chinatown.
Just lock up and drop it back with me when you're done.
A salutary warning against junk food, booze and a sedentary lifestyle. Brendan's mighty form swayed stairwards.
I know I'm being silly, but would you mind coming in with me?
No, of course not.
Wow. That's very pink.
Someone must have bought a job lot of knocked-off Hawaiian peach.
I suppose it's a change from tasteful grey.
Try telling my wife. Lydia's dressing room was much brighter than the low-watt gloom of my poky Erie. If anything, overlit.
I think I've seen enough.
Do you think you'll move in?
With all her postcards still up?
It feels like she's just popped out.
Exactly.
Alice Beaton to the green room, please. Alice Beaton to the green room.
Nina said she wanted a chat.
You go. I'll lock up.
Don't forget to hand the key in.
Go on. Don't keep Nina waiting. She thrust the keys into my hand and ran. Turning to leave, I noticed a handwritten envelope in the bin and took it out. By hand, for the attention of Mrs. Lydia Mack. Mrs.? Had someone got the title wrong, or was Lydia married? I stuck the envelope in my pocket, returned the keys to Brendan, and went back to my room hoping mice hadn't developed a taste for whiskey. Oh.
Well?
Well, what?
The accident. You said you'd call me when you knew something.
Oh.
Oh, he says, like he's got so much more to think about. Who had the accident?
Lydia Max.
Oh, no. She's on my one-to-watch list.
I'm afraid you won't be watching her anymore.
She's not doing the show?
She won't be doing anything ever again.
Good God.
I don't suppose you know if Lydia was married?
No idea. Why? What's mean?
Yeah, I'm, musing.
Oh, that's never a good sign.
When I got this job, you said Justin specifically asked for me. The star of TV's Warlock Wars, Justin Grover, was co-producing Faith and headlining our cast.
Yes.
Did he contact you directly?
No, someone from the production office. I remember, because I asked if it was definitely Charles Paris Justin wanted.
You're a real boost for my self-esteem.
What does it matter who made the call?
Somebody told me Alice was Nina's first choice for Lydia's part, but Justin overrode her.
Who's Alice?
The understudy. Justin foisted Lydia on Nina.
Perks of being an actor-producer. Justin's name's got clout these days.
But he also cast me.
So?
What if I was foisted, a foisterer, a foistee?
But firstly, stop saying foist. It's starting to sound weird. Secondly, this is classic imposter syndrome. Have Nina or Dervla made any complaints about your work?
No.
Then don't worry about it.
Dervla's so withdrawn, I've hardly spoken to her.
She's a writer. They spend too much time on their own.
What do you know about her?
Well, she won a Best Newcomer award in 1980, but failed to live up to her early promise. All the mavens hailed her the next big thing, always a hostage to fortune.
I wouldn't know.
Personally, I never understood what the fuss was about in the first place. Verbatim, schmabatum. She's a one-trick pony. If you're using someone else's dialogue, the least you can do is turn it into exciting theatre. Failing that, engaging theatre. Failing that, theatre. For my money, Dervs is less playwright, more reportage journalist.
Ouch.
On a local paper.
Double ouch.
Also, no jokes, which is unforgivable.
I know Faith isn't a side-splitting comedy, but Kit Astley said Lydia called the play portentous, turgid and untheatrical.
She clearly had good instincts.
Not for diplomacy, she said it to a room full of actors and in front of the writer.
Another ouch.
After years in the wilderness, Dervla gets a play into the West End. Lydia tells her what she thinks of it. Next, she's dead.
No. Charles.
What do you mean, no?
You're starting to do a thing. It was a fatal accident, end of story.
What if it wasn't an accident? You know the police are in the building right now.
Because there was a death in the workplace. There are protocols, insurance implications.
What if there are other implications?
I forbid you to get involved.
Forbid?
I mean it, Charles.
But, Morris...
But nothing. Do your job and leave the police...
Oh, hang on. No, sorry, Morris, gotta go. Come in.
You on the phone?
To my agent. I'm glad of an excuse.
I just bumped into a DS Dalby who said he spoke to you this morning, so you're off the hook.
Was I on a hook?
He's been in a foul mood since they discovered the CCTV's useless.
I resisted an air punch. Oh, dear. How come?
Well, the one inside the stage door's faulty. The one outside's been vandalised. Nina's called lunch, if you want to go. Oh, and this was at the stage door for you.
She thrust a letter at me and scurried off. Thank you. Reaching into my Scotch pocket, I pulled out the envelope I'd retrieved from Alice's bin. It was in the same neat writing. By hand, for the attention of Mr. Charles Paris. Dear Mr. Paris, I don't know if Lydia told you she was married, but I am her husband, and I'm trying to establish what happened the night she died. The police are not being particularly forthcoming, and I find it hard to believe it was an accident. If you'd agree to meet, my contact details are below. Regards, Neil Des Moines. Why was he writing to me? Then again, he might be able to fill in some blanks, so I texted. Sure. Drink? After work? Text me date and time. See. On Actor's autopilot, I typed a kiss, which I quickly deleted, along with the smiley, sad and crying faces. Right. Lunch. The quickest way to Vinorio's Deli was to take a shortcut from the wings through the pass door to the carpeted world front of house. Like a lot of old theatres, the Afro was a honeycomb of passages the public never see, and there's a demarcation line between backstage and front of house. That's why I was surprised to see Brendan furtively flitting through a curtained doorway ahead of me. It's also why I decided to follow. Another door, another staircase. For an unfit man of his age and body mass, he could shift. Hurrying to keep up, I tripped.
Who's that? Charles, what are you doing here?
My shin.
Broken anything?
I don't think so. But I didn't half crack it on the edge of the step.
Do you need first aid?
Oh, I need a drink.
Come on.
Where to?
I hobbled behind him into a narrow, wood-panelled passage.
Can I trust you to keep a secret?
Of course.
Door's been varnished so many times, it looks like another panel, but... After you. Welcome to Brendan's Bar.
Stuffed to the gunnels with detritus, the tiny room was a cross between a prop store and a junk shop.
Used to be a private sitting room where toffs entertained their lady friends during the interval. Nice, discreet little love nest.
Bit small for a boudoir.
Big enough for...
Whistling?
You know.
The question was, did Brendan?
Half cut one night. I missed the last train, so I come back to the Afra. I had the whole theatre to myself, so I spent the night poking round. I found this by accident and thought, thank you, John. Just what I'm looking for.
I'm a rational sceptic, but something in that room reeked of death and decay.
It's not much, but it's home.
I love what you've done with the place.
I store all my stuff here, including...
medicinal vodka.
It numbs the pain.
Does it help with your nose?
Work in progress. Here. Up the workers.
Yeah. Under ultraviolet light, my glass would have been a living Petri dish. I closed my eyes, opened my mouth, and thought of Europe.
Chop up.
Yeah. Who's on duty when you're up here?
Oh, when I need the sherbet, I collar one of the lads, slip him a fiver to cover for me. Your glass is empty.
While he poured a third, I took a chance.
What about when Lydia had her accident?
Brendan's glaucous eyes slowly settled on mine.
What about it?
Eyes full of quiet desperation, bloodshot, pink-rimmed, whites as grey as tragic Y-fronts.
Were you in here when she fell downstairs?
I would have told you I was in my office.
Watching Gogglebox with the volume up to 11 so you didn't hear a woman crashing down the stairs only a few feet away. No wonder dear Storby didn't believe you.
Says who? Did he say something?
If that was barefaced cheek, the audacity of my next line shocked even me. You know, lying to the police is a serious business. Obstructing a police inquiry, they don't like that.
All I did was come up here for a crafty drink.
So you weren't in your office all the time. Was there a lad covering for you?
It was late. There was hardly anyone around. I couldn't see any harm. Not for a few minutes.
How few?
Maybe half an hour. By the time I left, it was dark. I missed my footing. I went flying, nose first, into the wall.
But you told Dorby you'd been attacked.
To get him off my back. I wasn't here when Lydia fell, but it was nothing to do with me. You know what the police are like. You gonna snitch?
That you had a fight with a wall? No.
Oh, in that case, help yourself or I'll go for a jimmy.
In his absence, I thought I'd have a poke around. It was an Aladdin's cave, if Aladdin hoarded everything from top hats to tins of paint.
Hawaiian peach matte emulsion. Bound to be a matte emulsion in equity.
An Art Deco cocktail cabinet, probably left over from a Noel Coward, was jammed in front of an old fireplace. I caught a tantalising glimpse of some very pretty period tiles. I got my ceramics mojo when I was decorating Francis's writing room. A dead pigeon explained the smell of decay, and the blue and white tiles were lovely, but something else caught my eye. Reaching into the chimney, I pulled a white plastic bin liner from the sooty flue. Inside was a small black plastic cube and a strip of gaffer tape with pink paint where it had been ripped off a wall. It was a tiny action camera. I pressed power. The LCD woke up, offering a touch-screen menu. It was a jolt seeing Lydia alive again in her dressing room. The camera must have been up high, and Lydia clearly didn't know she was being filmed. I quickly pushed the cabinet back. Something grubby and furtive was going on, and the camera...
By Simon Brett. The director was Sally Avens.
Two things give me an adrenaline. The game was afoot. Then again, I still hadn't had lunch, and I can't think on an empty stomach.
And a panino with a spicy salami, provolone cheese, funghi, and carciofi marinate. Anything else?
Some tomato, rocket, a splash of your homemade pesto, and a drizzle of olive oil.
Is that it?
Will anything else fit?
If you can fit it in your mouth, I can fit it in the bread.
In that case, I'll have a few slices of Parma ham just to finish off.
I think we're going to need a bigger bag.
Like a Soho hunter-gatherer clutching my kill, I turned into Frith Street in search of a peaceful corner to eat al fresco and see what else was on the stage doorman's camera.
Whoa there!
A flash of red bandana, a whoosh of slipstream, and I was damn nearly felled by a man-boy riding an overgrown kid's toy.
Don't bring your bed at me and get off the pavement!
Without turning round, he raised a tattooed finger and accelerated away, leaving me to wonder if death by e-scooter would have been divine retribution for me lying to the police. I grabbed a recently vacated bench and nearly dislocated my jaw on a panino the size of the Apennines. With olive, oily fingers, I fished the camera from my pocket.
Well, if it isn't Brother Benedict, shouldn't you be rehearsing at the Monastery of Miseries?
I'm stockpiling vitamin D before I have to go back into a windowless theatre.
Stockpiling carbs by the look of that sarnie.
It's not a sarnie, it's a religious experience, and I'm in a state of grace.
Schaffernacker threatened rain.
Schaffernacker was wrong.
Oh, in that case, I'll join you.
Fastidious as ever, Morris spread a paper napkin on the bench, rubbed antibac into his hands, then opened a plastic box of what looked like miniature doll's house nibbles.
Yum, yum. Yummity, yum.
If you like canapés for lunch.
This is a bento box of delights. Oh. Oh, this is nice. Food always tastes better outdoors, don't you think? Charles?
Sorry, what?
You seem preoccupied, my son. Is there something you need to get off your chest? Think of this bench as a confessional.
When you phoned to say there'd been an accident at the theatre, I already knew.
Why didn't you say anything?
Because I shouldn't have been there at the time. You see, I'd taken some food back to my dressing room.
And drink?
Maybe.
Definitely.
A bit.
So a lot.
Anyway, I fell asleep.
Drifted into a stupor.
How do I turn off the simultaneous translation?
Carry on. You fell asleep
I woke up when Francis rang asking me to buy gorgonzola, the extra creamy
one. Is the type
one.
of cheese strictly relevant to the story?
It is, because the very thought of it made me nauseous and sent me running downstairs.
Stop now.
What? Why?
If I'm called as a character witness, the less I know, the better. But I've got contacts. I'll ask around.
Ask what? Ask who?
Lawyers.
Lawyers?
I'll be discreet. But at least we'll get an idea of sentencing tariffs for manslaughter.
What?
You might get away with accidental death.
What?
I assume in your retching rush to get out, you knocked poor Lydia downstairs.
No.
Then what are you kvetching about?
Well, it's possible I might have accidentally lied to the police.
What?
I panicked. You know the way coppers think.
Actually, I don't. And nor do you. I'm an agent. I know how actors think.
Trust me, they'd have put two and two together and come up with me drunk standing over a body.
So what did you do?
I heard sober grown-ups coming, so I kept out of the way.
You mean you hid?
I let them get on with it.
You mean you did nothing?
As soon as I knew things were under control, I left.
You mean you ran away?
This simultaneous translation's really starting to annoy me.
If you were innocent, why flee the scene?
If I'd have stayed, the police would have got suspicious.
If they weren't suspicious before, they will be when they see you on CCTV.
Fortunately, the camera inside the stage door's broken and the one outside's been vandalised.
Lucky for you.
Actually, it is a bit of a coincidence now I come to think about it.
What about the stage doorman?
I suppose he could have sabotaged
No, I meant he must have seen you leave.
Oh, he wasn't there.
Well, if there's no CCTV and nobody saw you, you're in the clear, so why worry?
Because of this.
What is that, a camera?
One of those little ones narcissistic adrenaline junkies use to film themselves just before the bungee snaps and they plunge to their death.
Nice to have a memento for the kids. Where'd you get it?
Hidden up a chimney.
I could ask.
It looked like it was shoved up in a hurry, wrapped in a plastic bin liner. It belongs to Brendan.
The stage doorman?
Yes.
Who wasn't at the stage door when Lydia fell downstairs?
Exactly.
Is he the extreme sports type?
He's a bottle of vodka before breakfast type.
How is the view from the glass house?
The reason he wasn't at the stage door is because he's got a secret hidey hole where he sneaks off for a crafty drink. No one knows it's there.
You do?
Because he took me up there.
He took you up the hidey hole?
Morris.
Right, I grew up on round the horn.
He's also a terrible hoarder of junk, so when he went for a pee, I had to poke around and found the camera with gaffer tape stuck to it.
So you found this camera and stole it?
Borrowed.
With Brendan's permission?
Not as such.
Then you stole it.
How I acquired it is not the point.
What is the point?
The point is you're missing the point.
Which is?
What's on the camera.
And?
Lydia.
Photos.
Video.
If this was a play, I'd call that pathetic fallacy.
Or dramatic cliché.
Have you watched the video?
Not properly.
Looks like Schaffernacker was right. Come back to the office for coffee and a screening.
I'm just sitting watching flowers in the rain. Feel the power
10 minutes later, we were sipping espresso and squinting at the tiny LCD. The first clip was brief. Door opens, Lydia dumps bag, leaves room, screen goes black. The camera must have been linked to some sort of sensor. When it came back on, Lydia entered in a monk's habit.
That costume's 5 sizes too big.
In the play, she steals it from one of the brothers.
If she wore that going downstairs, no wonder she Hello, what's this?
She opens the door to another monk.
Who's that?
I can't tell under the cowl.
She's pleased to see him.
He's pleased to see her.
Oh, dear.
Lydia shuts and locks door, then pushes man onto couch.
You know, there are laws against this.
They're consenting adults.
I mean us. This was obviously made for personal consumption.
Yeah, but whose?
Theirs.
I don't think so.
I heard a piece on Woman's Hour. You'd be surprised.
This is something else.
Like you're an expert.
The camera must have been somewhere up near the ceiling.
Yeah, it's an odd angle.
And look at them.
It's difficult not to.
I don't think they know they're being filmed.
I must say, I'm impressed he's managed to keep his hood up.
Morris.
Blame Kenneth Williams.
It's got to be the stage doorman.
You think that's him, dressed as a monk?
Not the one in the video. Lydia'd have to be pretty desperate. No, he must have planted the camera for his own kicks and then... Mice.
Where?
Biscuits.
Are you having a stroke?
After Lydia's accident, I saw Brendan coming out of her dressing room with a bin liner. He said there'd been a rodent problem and the police had given him the OK to clear any food she'd left.
Oh, yeah. You think he had the camera in the bin liner?
That's where it was when I found it. Gaffer tape!
The king of non-sequiturs strikes again.
Have you noticed the colour of Lydia's room?
Well, I can't say the interior decor's at the centre of my attention.
Look at it now.
It's a rather outre pink.
Not pink. Hawaiian peach.
Well, either way, it's clashing with the monk's buttocks.
The gaffer tape that was in the bin liner had the same colour paint where it had been ripped off the wall.
Ossian the Night Warrior.
Now who's king of the non-sequiturs?
The tattoo. When Warlock Wars went into its 5th season, Kit Astley was interviewed in Variety and said he'd had his character's coat of arms inked on his right buttock. Oh, it's Frances. I'll put her on speaker. How's my favourite author?
Is this a bad time?
Just watching a sex tape with your semi-detached husband.
I suppose you've got to keep the spark alive in your bromance.
It's not our sex tape.
Oh, louder, Charles. I think my PA may have missed it. What can I do for you, Francis?
You left a message to call.
I did? Oh, yes, I did. Look, I hope you don't mind, but I took the liberty of showing your manuscript to a literary agent I know, and she wants to meet you.
Seriously?
Oh, don't go opening any bottles of champagne just yet.
I owe you big time.
Well, if anything comes of it, you can cook me one of your delicious meals.
You're on.
When Charles leaves, I'll email you her details.
Perfect. I'll let you get back to your sex tape.
I think we've seen enough. Say bye-bye, Charles.
Bye-bye, Charles. Yeah. Well, I better let you get back to managing the careers of actors more successful than me.
Any actor working successful these days.
That's true.
What are you going to do with the camera?
I hadn't thought about that.
If it was planted by Brendan, he's broken the law, possibly several.
I could put it back where I found it.
It's evidence.
Oh.
Evidence which is now covered in your greasy fingerprints.
Ah.
This is what happens when you play detective.
The rain had stopped, and the newly washed pavements filled the warm air with the smell of petrichor. Turning a corner, I saw the regular huddle of 3 Warlock fans at the stage door, a coven of cosplay witches waiting for Justin Grover or Kit Astley.
Is Kit in there?
I really couldn't say.
Well, if he is, will you tell him we're out here?
Yeah, sure. Now, mind your cauldrons.
Groupie's still out there.
I'm not sure we say that anymore, Brendan.
No. Oh, I can't keep up.
They're waiting for Kit.
Oh, he's not back from lunch. Poor old Justin.
Justin's far from poor, and he's hardly old.
He's older than Kit.
I doubt he cares that Kit gets all the attention.
I would. If I was a leading man in a big telly-series like Warlock Wars.
With his boozer's skin and battered nose, I tried to imagine a blockbusting TV series Brendan would headline. Maybe The Great British Piss-Up.
No, sorry, not today. I'm running late.
Kit looked flushed and bothered, his face as red as his posh boy does street bandana.
You wouldn't believe it.
What's up?
I've only had my e-scooter seized. Some bored Jobsworth copper tried to find me, and when I kicked off, he confiscated it.
Where were you riding it?
Up Frith Street.
Towards Soho Square?
Yeah.
That's one way.
The road is,
I was on the pavement. I tell you, bro, this country's turning into a police state. The police should arrest him for calling me bro.
Yeah. So, where'd you disappear to then? I come back from the lab. You
sorry, yeah, I had to meet my agent.
Ah, well, if you fancy another drink sometime, you know how to find Brendan's bar.
Yeah, thank you. Since our pre-prandial cooking vodka, I was still his new best friend, so presumably he didn't know I'd taken his camera. Right, better brace myself for the great climb.
Don't forget your key, Charles.
Cheers. I took a deep breath and started the ascent of K2. Charles Paris, a.k.a. the Panther Gentleman Thief.
Is that the same gentleman thief who lies to the Metropolitan Police?
It didn't take Morris long to grass me up. So much for the agent's sacramental code of confidentiality.
He didn't grass you up.
Well, he snitched to you.
Because you not only lied to him, you also lied to me and the police.
Actually, I didn't say anything to you two, so strictly speaking, I didn't lie to either of you.
Don't get sophistic on my ass, Panther.
That's Mr. Panther to you.
Why is Mr. Panther out of breath? Actually, do I want to know?
They've put me in a dressing room so high, pilots use it as a landmark heading into Heathrow. Let me call you back when I've made a cup of tea and grabbed a defibrillator. Oh.
Got your tea?
Sipping as we speak.
Liar.
What?
You didn't have time to brew up.
I didn't say what I was sipping.
More sophistry.
Okay, I'm sorry I didn't tell you about the accident.
Did you really think they'd accuse you of murder?
You know what they're like.
You watch way too much TV crime drama.
Practically all TV drama's crime drama.
And they're not doing you any good.
It would be if I was in any of them.
Talk to Morris about that. But this is real life, and every time someone stubs a toe, you start looking for sinister motives.
Lydia didn't stub a toe, she died.
I know.
And sometimes I find sinister motives.
And sometimes people fall downstairs.
Unless she didn't fall.
Why do I bother?
I'm just positing.
Well, don't.
Allow me to posit one idea.
Only if you stop saying posit.
What if I told you I've got evidence that proves something odd's going on at the Afra?
What evidence? What proof?
And so I told her about Brendan and the camera and the covert sex tape.
Okay, that is odd.
I thought you'd poo-poo my theory that Brendan's been up to no good.
You found what appears to be secretly shot footage of two actors screwing in a dressing room. I'm not poo-pooing something that weird and creepy, not to mention illegal.
Exactly.
Unless...
When I said unless, you groaned, but it's okay for you.
If the patriarchy would let me finish a sentence...
The patriarchy apologises. Carry on.
What if Brendan didn't put the camera there?
You think Lydia?
Sex tapes aren't the sole preserve of men. I had a piece on Woman's
Yeah, so did Morris.
Not all ice cream's vanilla.
Ice cream?
Other flavours are available.
Of ice cream?
Of sex! Are you being deliberately obtuse?
I wasn't, but now I really want an ice cream.
Partly ice cream. And consider the possibility that Lydia videoed herself with Kit for personal consumption.
Two things. One, it didn't look like either of them knew they were being filmed.
Actors are used to performing in front of cameras. What's point two?
How come the camera ended up stuffed inside a chimney in Brendan's secret drinking room?
That does throw a different light on things. So what are you going to do?
With time on my hands, I went in search of Kit. I can't say I'd planned how to instigate a conversation about sex tapes, but sometimes it's better not to overthink and just wing it. I stayed put and listened. It was definitely Brendan, and coming from somewhere on the floor below.
Back off and leave me alone.
By the time I sneaked down to the corridor beneath me, he'd gone. He must have been in one of the dressing rooms, but whose?
Ow!
The noise came from what had been Lydia's room. You all right in there?
Who's that?
Charles.
Oh, hang on. I'm just trying to get out of this.
Okay.
Stupid costume. I caught my foot in the hem and went flying.
She was holding a monk's habit rolled into a bundle.
It's so big on me, it's dangerous. I'm going to ask wardrobe to shorten it.
You moved in then?
Hmm?
This room?
Oh, yeah, Justin talked me into it.
Oh.
Said I may as well enjoy the perks of the job. Time, I'm late. You couldn't do me a favour, could you, Charles? The window's open to clear the smell of paint, but if it rains...
Well, leave it to me. As she raced off, I called after...
And careful on those stairs.
I will be.
I could see why Alice kept the window open, with the migraine-inducing smell of Hawaiian peach still hanging in the air. There was a sad clump of tinsel high on the wall, tied round the water pipes where they disappeared into the ceiling. Dragging an old bent-back chair, I perched on the rickety seat and peered from tinsel to couch. It was the same angle from the video. Stretching precariously, I reached up and pushed the tinsel along the pipes. There was a patch of bare plaster where the paint had been stripped off.
Oh, where did you come from?
Winchester.
No, I mean...
Oh, right, yeah, I saw the door was open. What the hell were you doing up there?
Alice asked me to close her window.
The window's on the other side of the room.
Oh!
Come on, mate.
Oh!
Let's get you back to your room.
Oh!
There you go.
Oh, thanks.
Ooh, you got blood on your hand.
Yeah, I must have grazed it on something.
I'll fetch a plaster.
It's nothing.
You should clean it.
If you open that drawer, there should be a bottle of...
Scotch.
Is there? Well, that'll do the trick. Just pour some on the cut. Oh. There, disinfected.
Maybe you should have a drink for the shock.
Settle the nerves. Not a bad idea. There's a glass if you...
No, I'm good, thanks.
That's better. Sit down.
You're lucky you didn't break anything.
Escorting me to my room, he'd saved me the trouble of engineering a difficult chat. All I had to do was instigate the subject.
Why were you standing on a chair?
I was looking for something.
On the ceiling?
Near the ceiling.
Did you find it?
Sort of.
Oh, cryptic.
Crossword addict. Everything's a clue.
To what?
Exactly.
Oh, cryptic again.
That's me, a riddle wrapped in a mystery inside an enigma.
No ambiguity with me. What you see is what you get. Never seen the point of saying one thing when you mean another. Just cut to the chase.
There's a lot to be said for it.
So, what was it?
What was what?
The thing you sort of found near the ceiling.
Oh, it's more what I didn't find.
More riddles.
Sorry, it's like a nervous tick.
So, this thing you didn't find...
Paint.
Not with you.
Or rather, lack of paint on the wall in Lydia's room.
But the room is painted.
Yeah, but...
Done out in that hideous pink.
I know, but...
Would have given me a migraine if I hadn't kept my eyes shut most of the time.
Yeah, but the thing... Sorry? What?
What?
You said you kept your eyes shut?
Yeah, when we were... you know...
I'd seen the video. I did know. But he didn't know I knew. So you mean you and Lydia were...
Oh, yeah. A lot. Like a lot.
Kit said he was straightforward. I just wasn't expecting him to be that straightforward. Do you mind if I ask...
Anything you like.
Was it a serious relationship?
Relationship? It wasn't a relationship. It was not like love or anything.
All right.
Just fun.
Fun?
You remember fun?
Yeah, I know what fun is.
I bet you do. Back in the day. Hey, bro.
Was this fun for both of you?
I hope so.
You're sure Lydia wasn't more serious than you?
Because she's a woman? It's the 21st century, not one rule for boys and one rule for the girls. Lydia was up for it, I was up for it, it was...
Fun.
Right. We were having a laugh, not planning a wedding.
Just as well, she was still married.
As far as she was concerned, that was over.
Is that what she said?
Yeah, but the husband was in denial, sounded like one of those emotionally needy types.
The more I heard about Lydia's emotionally needy husband, the more I wondered why he wanted to talk to me.
So... what was all that about no paint in Lydia's room?
If you look up high, there's a patch of bare plaster where the paint's come away.
So?
I happen to know that someone had gaffer-taped a camera to that wall.
You mean there's a sex tape floating around out there?
Don't know about floating around.
But I'm in it.
Afraid so.
Why afraid? Unless you put it there.
Me? No.
But you've seen it?
Yes.
How'd I look?
Look?
Yeah.
Well, the lighting and production values aren't exactly professional,
but how do I come out of it?
I'd say you look vigorous.
Vigorous sounds all right.
Your face is out of shot underneath the monk's hood, but you can make out the, tattoo.
That's okay, then.
I'll tell my PR, and if it goes viral, they'll either deny everything or know how to spin it.
Oh.
Never know. Might even be good for my profile.
Really?
Ugh, I wonder what perv put the camera there in the first place.
I don't suppose Lydia...
No, not her thing at all.
Astley, to the stage, please.
That's me.
Mr. Astley, to
Don't go
the
falling
stage.
off any more chairs.
Kit seemed completely untroubled by the existence of the sex tape, and I saw no reason for him to wish Lydia any harm. Needing to think, I headed downstairs, and as I wandered, I pondered. Lydia had bad-mouthed D'Urbler's play, but that's no motive for murder. Then there was the husband, but if it's a crime to be emotionally needy, guilty as charged. The finger of suspicion kept coming back to Brendan, creep and voyeur. Yes, but did that also make him a killer? Can I help you?
Yeah, Kit said it's all
Are
right.
you sure?
Yeah, he said.
How did you get in? Struck by a cauldron and poked by a besom, I gave chase, but by the time I got to the stage door, they'd gone, and once again, Brendan was nowhere to be seen. I bolted the door from the inside and went through the wings to the auditorium.
Okay, just resetting, then we'll go from the top of the scene. Who's hammering?
The director was walking that fine line between creativity and a nervous collapse.
Can we please lose the hammering?
Alice was on stage. 24 hours ago, she was Lydia's understudy. Now, she was staring into the jaws of her West End debut.
Oh, what have I missed? Made you jump.
I didn't see you in the dark.
Mind if I join you?
In truth, it wasn't that dark, and despite her shyness, D'Urbler went in for extravagant outfits, so I couldn't really miss the 6-foot playwright.
Think what they charge for these seats.
Today she was dressed like a Frida Kahlo tribute act.
My God, you Georgians must have had short legs and tiny arses.
The fumes alone should have alerted me to her presence. Citrus, juniper, assorted botanicals. D'Urbler Brody was a gin drinker, a full-time professional gin drinker, going by the combustibility of her breath.
Oh, peppermint?
Thanks.
How's Alice shaping up?
I haven't seen much yet.
Oh, she'll be fine.
A West End debute's a lot of pressure.
Oh, I just hope I can handle it. This is my first show in town in 10 years, not before time.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Must help Justin putting his weight behind it.
Oh, you've no idea. It's like a gift from heaven. I was on the verge of remortgaging my house just to get it staged.
Isn't there a golden rule?
I never back your own productions. But I needed to get this play on, and I really needed to work. And then Justin stepped in, and everything changed. With so much riding on the play, it was no wonder she was less than thrilled when Lydia bad-mouthed it.
So, remember, the second you hit the mark, the spot hits you, then bang, straight at the audience.
Got it.
Okay, music.
They say... What's that thing they say about the devil? Detail, yeah. It's in the detail, yeah, but it ain't detail.
As a homeless runaway taking refuge with troubled monks, Alice shook and trembled in the blinding spotlight, stuttering and stammering with traumatized authenticity. According to the publicity, Faith was ambitious, uncompromising, gritty and hard-hitting, an important story that had to be told to an audience sipping 20-quid glasses of Pinot Grigio while they wonder whether to eat 2 or 3 courses after the show.
All these men who think they're different, special, and I think so too. They so want to think they're not like the others. Men like this one.
Alice turned to a patch of light.
Men like this one. Oh, for pity's sake. Men like this one.
Where's Kit? Has anyone seen...
I'm coming.
Where were you?
Yeah. I'll tell you where I was.
Why are you in the stall?
Because some idiot locked the stage door. That's why.
Kelly, can you get Brendan? Yeah. Why were you even outside?
During the last break, I nipped out for a quick vape.
Kit!
It was only supposed to be a quickie. Then when I came back, the door was locked, so I had to go around the block to front of house where a bloody security guard, who's never watched Warlock, tried to stop me until I showed him a bit of me in season 1 from my phone.
He's not there.
Who?
Brendan, he's not in his office.
Oh, for God's sake! This is supposed to be the West End and it's like amateur night!
There was only one place Brendan might be, so I slipped out of the auditorium and made my way up through the labyrinth to the narrow wood-panelled passage with the secret hidden door.
Brendan! Brendan, you in there?
I pushed, and the heavily varnished panel gave way. The room was in complete darkness, the atmosphere still redolent of sweat and alcohol, indicating that he'd been there recently. I fumbled around for a light switch.
Oh, no. Brendan?
The cluttered room was even more messed up than before. The doorman sprawled on his back.
Brendan!
He was unconscious. Next to him, an empty litre of cheap vodka, one hand still clutching the grubby bin liner I'd pulled out of the chimney.
Oh, Brendan.
If he'd discovered the camera was missing, he'd have known the game was up. The colour of Brendan's face told me this was one binge that wasn't going to end in a hangover, hair of the dog, and a friar.
Just to pass the time.
Yeah, rub it in, why don't you?
Yours a bundle of fun this morning.
Well, you wouldn't be the life and soul of the party if you'd had my week.
I suppose a two-corpse week entitles you to be grumpy.
Maybe now you'll stop poo-pooing my suspicions about Lydia's accident.
I didn't poo-poo.
You and Morris poo-pooed from the outset.
If we can extricate ourselves from the poo-poo rut, there may be an upside to Brendan's death.
A tad insensitive.
About a perv who got his rocks off planting cameras in women's dressing rooms. But now he's dead, the trail's gone cold, and you can finally stop playing detectives.
What makes you think the trail's gone cold?
The old voyeur lost his homemade porn video and realised that if he's called out, he'll be banged to rights.
Banged to rights?
Rather than face humiliation, prosecution and probably prison, he goes on one last binge, drinks himself to death. End of trail.
Did I tell you I heard him threatening someone? Well, counter-threatening, because someone was threatening him.
Who?
Dunno.
What were they threatening?
Dunno.
Would coffee help?
When doesn't it? Please. Black. Very strong. I'm not sure this thing's as neatly tied up as you make out. Lydia's husband's also asking questions.
She was married?
Separated from an emotionally needy husband who couldn't accept the marriage was over.
No comment. Do you think he had something to do with her death?
I'll find out tomorrow. He's asked to meet me.
Why you?
Yeah, good question. That's an espresso machine.
And on go the glasses.
Soft focus is more forgiving in the morning, keeps the day at bay.
Get a load of that bad boy.
15 grind settings.
Oh.
19 bar pressure.
Oh.
If you ask nicely, it'll even froth your milk.
Stop it.
My treat to me for finishing the book.
What were you reading?
The book I've been writing.
I'm teasing. All these months and you still haven't told me anything about it. When do I get to read it?
In good time.
Am I in it?
No!
Not even thinly veiled?
Not even thickly veiled, solipsist. Drink your coffee.
This is incredible.
At least something's cheered you up. Now, how about you getting dressed before lunch?
I am dressed.
It's not a pyjama party.
I didn't know it was any sort of party.
I've invited a couple of people to lunch.
What's the dress code?
Clothes you haven't slept in?
That formal? You'll be wanting me to shower next.
Push the boat out. Drag a blade across your face.
One more coffee.
Shower first.
I want to play with your new toy.
Shower now. Morris.
Ah, there she is, the author. Do know sure.
Mwah, mwah.
You didn't say Morris was coming.
I told Charles he can sit with the grown-ups if he behaves.
I'm not a child.
Debatable.
Why aren't you doing whatever it is you do when you're actively not getting me work?
Everyone's allowed a weekend, and anyway you are in work.
Only because Justin Grover specifically asked for me.
Sophistry. Frances invited me to lunch as a thank you for introducing her to Bethan.
Bethan?
Bethan Jeffries. Keep up, Charles.
Who's Bethan Jeffries?
That'll be me.
You found us all right.
I followed my nose.
Was it the plume of papal smoke?
Or the pine disinfectant he used as aftershave?
It's pleasantly astringent and alpine fresh for a matter of mere pennies. We haven't been formally introduced. Charles.
I've heard so much, I feel I know you already.
Oh, what's she been saying about me?
Your face, Charles.
What about it?
You do look a bit flushed.
Go and wash that stuff off now.
No.
All for a matter of mere pennies.
Shut up.
Is he all right?
I've been asking that for years.
Don't stand on the doorstep. Come in, come in.
Would he be very greedy to take some more chocolate tart?
Please, I only eat the leftovers.
Oh, in that case.
Francis tells me you're rehearsing a new Dervla Brody play.
It's called Faith.
Another verbatim piece.
Verbatim's her thing.
Always was.
You know her?
Did. Here you are, Morris.
Oh, there goes my beach body.
What's it about?
A real-life scandal at a monastery back in the 90s.
Apparently she spent a year recording the brothers.
Every stutter, and
That's her process.
What's your process, Francis?
Lock the door and put on noise-cancelling headphones to block the sound of Charles droning along to Howlin' Wolf.
I do not drone.
Whatever you're doing, Francis, it's working.
I wouldn't know. She won't let me read it.
I don't want to jinx it.
The Curse of Paris.
Have I missed something?
When Charles's name appears on a cast list, insurance goes through the roof and actors start making funeral plans.
Don't listen to him.
2 people have died since they moved into the Afro-Ben.
Really? That's awful.
Yes. Dervla Brody's first West End show in 10 years.
I meant awful for the people who died.
Oh, of course. On the other hand, her career's been on a steady decline. I hear she's been touting herself around trying to get gigs writing soaps.
She's up to her neck in debt, so she really needs this show to work. How do you know her, Bethan?
I knew her a long time ago at the Royal Court.
What were you doing there?
Acting.
Ah.
That court job was my first and last decent role before I bailed out.
What was it you didn't like about a life of penury, paranoia and insecurity?
Actually, it was a lost weekend with Dervla that did it for me.
Really?
It was around the time she won the Best Newcomer Award. She was in a Flavour of the Month.
If you like the taste of misery.
One Saturday after 2 shows, a load of us went for a drink, except Dervla doesn't do a drink. Anyway, everyone peeled off, apart from me, another actor and Dervla. Then someone said there was a party. We turn up at a flat in Camden. I don't know whose. Someone in the music business.
Uh-oh.
As soon as Dervla rolled a tenner, I should have got the night bus home. But I was young and, up for new experiences.
I want to be the boring but sensible friend who gets you the hell out.
Not before she's finished the story.
I don't know what happened to Sunday. I woke up Monday lunchtime in a room I didn't recognise. Dervla was on the floor, completely out of it, and I was wrecked. My head was throbbing, and there was this repeated noise which I thought was inside my skull till I realised it was a camera. As the room came into focus, I saw someone taking photos.
Of what?
Of me.
Weird.
Creepy.
He just stood there, snapping away.
Who did?
The other actor from the show. Fantasy's not my thing, but apparently he's now in a huge series called Warlock Wars.
Not Justin Grover.
I've never told anyone his name before. Isn't that odd?
Actually, I'm not sure it is.
Justin's starring in Dervla's new show.
And producing.
Well, they've got history. Back then, they practically lived in each other's pockets.
When you caught him out, what did you do?
I'm proud to say I completely lost it. He looked Polax when I grabbed the camera, yelling at him, calling him a pervert, trying to rip the back off and threatening to call the police.
Good for you.
I made so much noise, Dervla woke up. She didn't seem surprised or anything, just told him to give me the film. I spent the rest of the day walking around London wondering if I'd imagined the whole thing.
What did you do with the film?
Threw it away. In retrospect, I wish I'd kept it as evidence. I still wake up some mornings feeling guilty.
You're not the guilty one.
But I bet he's done it with dozens of other girls too scared to stand up to him.
That's how they get away with it.
He didn't have the kind of profile or clout he's got now.
Next night he tried to make out it was all a silly misunderstanding. But I already had doubts about the business. That just put the full stop on it.
Verged. The question was, where and why? I spent Monday morning doing a tech run of an interminable scene in which I stood in a spotlight declaiming, "Even monks have doubts, I told the girl, but she just laughed." That was it, after which nothing for hours. So I strapped on my crampons for the ascent to my dressing room. Light-headed and oxygen-starved, it was a toss-up between tea and scotch. It was a blunt, business-like text from Lydia's husband. "Can't meet later. How fixed now? Sent Zoom invite." I clicked the link.
I can see you. Can you see me? You're muted. You need to click unmute.
I know how to unmute, you patronising.
There you go. Well done, you. I've got a partners meeting at 5, so I'll cut to the chase. You were friendly with Lydia.
More colleagues.
You had lunch with her the day of the accident.
Actually, lunch was curtailed when she ran after some bloke who'd been staring at her through the window.
That was me. I was keeping an eye on her.
Ah, I'd heard Neil was a needy husband, but when does needy become controlling?
I wrongly assumed Lydia would grow out of student theatricals. I thought a few rejections would bring her down to earth. probably settle down, start a family. But she had other ideas. No one was going to get in her way. Funny how you can know someone and not know them at all.
Was this whey-faced salaryman really capable of a crime passionnel?
She didn't suffer falls.
She told our playwright what she thought of her script.
Cross her at your peril. I can't believe she's... About a year ago, she said she wanted some space. Since then, she's been sofa surfing, so when I saw you together...
Not my sofa. I don't even own a sofa. It's my wife's. Like I said, just colleagues.
Right.
Neil was puffed up, but pomposity wasn't a crime. Visibly deflating before my eyes, I couldn't imagine a man less likely to kill in a fit of jealousy.
Oh, thanks for your time, Charles. I'd better get off to my next meeting.
I steeped a bag of builders and opened my mini-fridge. Over the weekend, my semi-skimmed had turned into unnatural yoghurt, so I went on the cadge and ran into...
Oh, careful.
Sorry.
Oh.
Sorry. Never knowingly underdressed, today Dervla had gone for Land Girl meets Rosie the Riveter, complete with red headscarf which picked out the colour of her bloodshot eyes.
How was your weekend?
Actually, I met someone you know.
Huh?
Bethan Jeffries.
That's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
She said she was in one of your first plays.
At the court.
Justin was in it too.
Yeah, I think so.
Morning, all.
Oh, we were just talking about you.
Yeah, sorry, guys, I've got to go.
Did you get the Bible?
Bible? Oh, yeah, it arrived this morning. Say hi if you see Bethan again.
Bible?
Series Bible for Warlock Wars. What can I do for you?
Yeah. You got any milk?
Oat, almond or soya?
Cow?
I'm off dairy.
I'll take what's on offer.
Bring your mug to my room and have a catch-up.
Back in my room, I stuffed a packet of biscuits in my pocket and set off wondering how to ask Justin, are you now, or have you ever been, a voyeuristic pervert?
In the fridge. Help yourself.
The fridge, like his dressing room, was 3 times the size of mine. What do you recommend for regular builders?
I don't do caffeine. Try soya.
Okay. The bean milk sank straight to the bottom.
Be kind to yourself. One life, one body. Treat it as a temple.
Would it be sacrilegious to slip a digestive into your temple?
I can do an extra 10 minutes meditating at lunchtime. Go on, then. The sweet taste of sugar, palm oil, glucose syrup and dextrose.
Everything a growing boy needs. I was reminiscing about you at the weekend.
In a good way?
In a perverted sex pest way was what I wanted to say, but didn't.
What brought on the reminiscence?
Nostalgic reverie.
I prefer to live in the moment.
Especially if your past's full of dark secrets was what I wanted to say, but didn't.
I try not to look back. I've never even watched an episode of Warlock.
How come?
Well, firstly, I can't stand watching myself act.
Who can?
Kit Astley, for one, but he's not really an actor.
He brings his own thing to the party.
A jawline, biceps, and a massive fan base.
Is that why you cast him in this?
Well, thanks to Kit's Instagram, tickets sold out 12 minutes after the site went live.
What's the other reason you don't watch Warlock?
I prefer to move on.
You're leaving?
Good God, no. Short of death or personal catastrophe, they'll have to drag me off set. I've got my own action figure.
I tried to imagine a Charles Paris doll with fully jointed knees, nicotine-stained fingers and miniature whiskey bottle.
You have to keep moving on to the next thing.
Like this?
Exactly.
I had lunch with someone who worked with you at the Royal Court. Actually, it was another Dervla play. Actress called Bethan Jeffries.
Doesn't ring any bells.
She's not acting anymore.
Well, this life's not for everyone.
It wasn't so much the life, more a Me Too thing.
Nasty. But these things happen.
Nasty, but these things happen was when I decided to step it up a gear. You sure you don't remember the name?
Do you remember every actor you've ever worked with over the years?
I would if they'd accused me of something.
Don't follow.
He was either telling the truth, or this was the best bit of acting I'd seen him do.
This... what's her name?
Bethan.
What's she supposed to have accused me of?
Taking compromising photos of her without consent.
What?
At a party in Camden.
That narrows it down.
Dervler was also there.
She was at every party from the mid-80s to the millennium. Not that she'd remember.
She remembers Bethan.
Well, I don't, and I'm afraid your friend's mistaken me for someone else.
Another Justin Grover, star of Warlock.
She can't go spreading rumour and gossip wherever she... Who else was at this lunch?
Me, my wife, my agent.
Maurice Skellen. The gossip's gossip. You know, stuff like this sticks. It ruins reputations, destroys careers. What does she want?
Want?
They always want something.
Who's they? And what do you mean, always? Has this happened before?
Oh, no. You read the news. Obviously the stories that are true are terrible, but some are just...
lies?
The internet's still the Wild West. People think they can say what the hell they like. Can this woman prove her allegation?
Apart from Dervler being there?
Oh, hardly a reliable witness. If you think she drinks now, you should have seen her back then. And where are these so-called photographs?
She destroyed the film.
Oh, how convenient. Look, I'm sure she's a nice woman, but she still can't drag people's names through the... If this gets out, if it gets back to my producer...
You say it's not true.
Oh, don't be naive. No one cares what's truth and what's a lie anymore. Maybe she's a fantasist, a man-hating misogynist.
Misandrist.
Save it for University Challenge. It's her word against mine.
But then there's the other camera.
What other camera?
Someone planted it in Lydia's dressing room. There's a tape of her and Kit.
You accuse me of taking dodgy photos without any proof. Now I'm making sex tapes without any proof.
You cast Lydia against Nina and Dervler's wishes.
I fought for her because she was the best actor for the part.
Lydia's husband said, cross her at your peril. If she found out about the camera, she'd have gone to the police and probably the press, but she died before she had a chance.
Are you suggesting I killed her?
Where were you that night?
I did a Warlock Q&A at the BFI. 500 audience members will testify to the fact. Unless you think I paid them all off. Look, I know nothing about this camera, but whoever planted it must have had a key.
You mean Brendan?
Well, not to speak ill, but let's be honest. Brendan was a more likely candidate for what the butler saw.
And now he's dead too.
The guy was 100% proof. It's amazing he lasted that long. If anyone murdered Lydia, wouldn't they need a motive? Someone with a beef? An axe to grind? Someone who saw Lydia as a threat and had something to lose?
Someone like Dervler.
I didn't say that. You're an actor, not a detective. Now, in the nicest possible way, would the pound shop Poirot get the hell out of my dressing room?
The actor who thinks he's a detective, and they don't write soaps.
You've been trying.
It's not against the law.
And they pay, which must be handy for a writer with debts.
Oh, tell it like it is, why don't you?
I will, and feel free to stop me if I'm wrong, because 2 people are dead, and I think you know why.
Let me get a notebook out. I'm always up for a plot.
Why is Justin doing this play? He doesn't need the money, he hasn't been on stage in years, and despite what he says, he doesn't much like theatre.
Like you said, he doesn't forget the people he came up with.
Especially you.
Jealous?
It's quite the symbiotic relationship. You scratch my back, I won't phone the tabloids about your dirty little secrets.
You've embroidered a neat little fiction for yourself. You ever thought of writing?
Have you?
If you don't like verbatim theatre...
Justin would throw his mother under the bus to save his own ass.
You haven't met his mother.
He as good as told me you killed Lydia. No response this time. No comeback. Just the tiny giveaway twitch of the eye. And what Justin doesn't know is that I recorded our conversation. I was bluffing. I hadn't recorded a damn thing. I think you persuaded him to do Faith because he knows you know all about his track record with vulnerable young actresses. Letting him cast Lydia was part of the transaction. You got what you wanted, he got what he wanted. Debt paid. But what you didn't foresee was Justin bribing Brendan to plant that camera. How am I doing? Emboldened by her silence, I dived back in. Justin's voyeurism was a high-wire act, but the possibility of getting caught is part of the thrill for men like him. Fame and money equals untouchable. Who's going to believe an unknown actress? I don't know if she found the camera or if something he said gave him away, Justin was relying on Lydia's ambition to keep her quiet. What he didn't bank on was her fearlessness. I'm guessing she kicked off, threatened to go to the police, and that's when he asked you to make the problem go away.
You can't prove that.
That you did it, or that he asked you to do it?
You can't prove either.
And you haven't denied either.
You say Brendan planted the camera for Justin. If that's true, why didn't Justin get him to push her down the stairs? He had enough on him.
Brendan was up in his drinking room, smashed out of his mind.
So he told you.
He was so drunk he missed his footing and crashed nose first into a wall. No one could self-inflict injuries like that. Also, who said Lydia was pushed?
She fell downstairs, but you seemed convinced it wasn't an accident, so
When do you start working on Warlock Wars? Silence again, and again, that telltale twitch. Why would Warlock Wars send you the series Bible unless you were going to be writing on it? For someone with debts, a gig like that is the answer to all your problems, and that's how Justin coerced you to kill Lydia, isn't it? Dervla?
He said if he went down, he'd take me down with him. I was desperate. I wasn't in my right mind. You've no idea the pressure I'm under. But once it was done, I thought that was that.
Not Brendan, too.
He removed the camera and then saw a money-making opportunity. And he asked how much it was worth to give it back. That's when Justin asked me for one more favour, and it would all be over. Anyone who knew Brendan knew he was on borrowed time. I just provided him with the wherewithal.
The litre of vodka.
When I went back, he was unconscious.
And you decided to make sure he stayed unconscious.
That's Justin's fault. He made me do it.
He'll deny it.
He coerced me.
You'll need proof.
There's always the recording you made.
I was bluffing. There is no recording.
Actually, there is.
She tapped an icon on her phone.
I want her dead.
Are you insane?
Aren't we all? Do this for me, and everything goes back to the way it was, only better.
Things went back to the way they were, only worse. Dervla's evidence ensured that Warlock Wars ruthlessly dispatched Justin's character off-screen. He didn't even get a death scene. Charged with murder, they both remain on remand awaiting trial. Needless to say, Faith closed before it could open, and I was back out of work. But with time on my hands, Frances finally allowed me to read the manuscript of her book. I've been up all night reading this.
In one sitting?
I couldn't put it down.
Great! This calls for coffee.
No, thanks. After the way your heroine dispatched her husband, I'll never be able to use a coffee grinder again.
Oh, yes, I was quite pleased with that.
Not even thickly veiled.
What?
You said I wasn't in it.
You're not.
You've made the husband an actor.
A successful actor.
Thanks a lot.
It's fiction, Charles. He's an amalgam of lots of people.
Yeah, that's what writers always say.
Kept you reading to the end, though, so it's a page-turner.
It's a gut-churner. How have I been living under the same roof with a person who can think of doing that with a grapefruit spoon?
Oh, it's my Morris Bethan WhatsApp. Someone's interested in the screenwrites.
Oh.
They're after a vehicle for... Do you know her?
Oh, yeah, she's great. Much younger than your character.
Surprise, surprise.
Who have they got in mind to play me?
Not you.
Okay. Who's playing not me?
Some young. Sure you don't want a coffee?
Frances.
You can play with my coffee machine.
Show me the... Kit Astley? Oh, no. Well, who needs actors when you've got a jawline, biceps, and a massive fan base?
In A Deadly Habit, Charles was played by Bill Nye, Frances by Suzanne Burden, and Morris by John Glover. Justin was Tony Turner, Dervla, Jane Slavin, Bethan, Christine Kavanagh, Peaches, Eleanor Coleman, and Neil, Simon Ludders. A Deadly Habit was written by Jeremy Front from the book by Simon Brett. The director was Sally Avens.